In this video, I explain every major pet on the Dream SMP in 10 seconds each. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video for some important information, and let's begin. Fran remains one of the oldest, if not the oldest surviving pet on the SMP. She was adopted by Awesome Dude and was then kidnapped by Ponk, though up until then she resided in Sam's hidden base. Mars is one of the first pets on the server who belonged to Sapnap and was often used as a bargaining chip before being released back into the lake near the community house and then recaptured by Tommy and given back as a token of peace. The tropical fish pet of Juorse not found, who is used with Mars as a bargaining chip in the early worlds of the server. Beckerson is also a yellowfin goatfish, which means it can change some of its colours in a matter of seconds. I know that's not relevant to the plot, but this is Ruby ghostwriting the script so I can make him say what I want. Deal with it. Why am I still reading this? Joffrey was Sapnap's horse, who got stolen by George and then accidentally killed by Sapnap. This started the first official court case in the Dream SMP with Callahan and Dream as witnesses on George's trial. Spirit was Dream's horse from the beginning of the SMP. He rode it during his video Dream's Parrot, where he travelled to get saplings, and it died after Sapnap rode it. It was caught in a creeper blast and shot by a skeleton. Its leather remains have been used as leverage ever since. Among the first beasts to be adopted on the server belonged to Tubbo. Spuns given to Tubbo by Puns and his Spoons. Spins was killed by Tommy during the first Disc War, Spuns was killed by Sapnap, and Spoons was killed by Dream. Fungi was originally Fundy's fox, though it later became co-owned by Nikki. Fungi was shot by Sapnap during a rampage, killed with a flaming arrow, which was an act that started the infamous Dream SMP Pet Wars conflict. One of the original pets on the server, Skechers, was killed by Fundy to avenge Fungi after its position was given away by Dream. It died by a pickaxe with Nikki watching, and this caused Sapnap to go on a hunt for Nikki and Fundy's other pets. Ladog was an unnamed wolf who resided at the entrance of Poctopia during the Manberg Rebellion. It was adopted by Wilbur at the very beginning of the revolution and has been missing since, and is presumably, deceased. Beelloon became a pet during the first Pet War, taken into a cave with flowers for safety and kept there for a month. After being released by Fundy, it disappeared and was never seen again. Henry was a cow who lived in Tommy's holiday home, but after Tommy stole some documents from Carl, Henry died as Sapnap and Carl attempted to steal him in retaliation. Tommy was enraged by this and promptly started another war. Harold was a cow who Tommy mistook for Henry after his passing, and Tommy in his anger decided to kill it, but found himself unable to do so. Harold proceeded to be named, but then subsequently died to a creeper. Juorse? Hoa? Am I saying that right? Oh well. Juorse is a horse that Tommy found which could jump 4 blocks high. Around the following day, it was stolen by Sapnap because of discord between him and Tommy, and was killed soon after. A fox gifted to Nikki during the Manberg Rebellion by Antfrost. Dream and Tubbo tried to transport it out of Poctopia, but it had a heart attack, don't ask me, the server is weird, and fell to its death from the top of the Poctopia staircase. Squeeks was given to Tubbo by Puns after Mushroom's death. Sapnap then chased it and Tubbo around while shooting flaming arrows, wanting to, pet it. It magically survived the Doomsday War and was rescued by Ranboo, but got killed by a creeper the next day. A mooshroom reminiscent of Henry that Tommy kept during exile. The cow was both a source of food, mushroom stew, and entertainment to him, as it would often spin around in its 1-block home. Bumpkin is Puns' treasured horse, one he cares about a lot and takes good care of. He hid it in a cave for a presumed plan to fake him cutting ties with Dream. However, curiously, this scene never actually happened. Carl is one of Techno's fastest horses and also one of the biggest sources of revenue on the server. He was kidnapped by Awesome Dude to be kept at the end of a puzzle maze and was also used as leverage against Techno before being hidden away in an undisclosed location for safety. Andrew is, as far as we know, Techno's best horse, but he doesn't ride it because of its near-perfect stats. It has 14 hearts and runs at near top speed and is currently hidden away for later use. Edwards was Techno's Enderman pet, or well, roommate, who sat in a boat by the fireplace with one of Techno's dogs, M. He ended up hitting Techno and facing a quick death by the entire Hound army. Alright, now that we've done some of the bigger pets, let's move on to a quickfire round. Why, you might ask? Because, Ranboo is a maniac. A baby zombie chicken jockey taken in by Ranboo and put in a glass enclosure shortly after. Eric came in to criticize Ranboo for having a child in a cage, but Jonald died while both of them were arguing. Jjjjjjeffrey, with precisely 8 J's, is a Siamese point cat who was kept in Ranboo's house. It was later killed by the sweeping edge of Ranboo's own sword. Ranboo's bat, Batthew, was kept safely in a glass cage until Dream decided to let it out. Ranboo then chased the bat around Manberg for 30-odd minutes before Bad Boy Halo joined in to help and managed to trap it. Ranboo found this black cat in a swamp witch hut where he killed the witch and tamed the cat, naming it Enderchest. Ranmoo, Ranbird, Ranburb, Ranbun, and Dogboo were taken in by Ranboo on a pet adopting spree, some because they resembled his appearance and currently reside in his Arctic base. Alright, now that that's over, back to the normal pets. Normal pets. Clarencio was a llama adopted by Tommy while he was sneaking around L'Manberg invisible. It scared Connor, killed Ranboo, and then died in an attack from the first dog of Techno's hound army, Max. Friend is a blue sheep found by Ghostware around the time when the Butcher army was preparing to execute Techno. He presumably has the ability to respawn, or perhaps everyone is just lying to Ghostware and he's long dead. We'll never know. The Hound army is a pack of wolves bred by Technoblade to assist in fights. Some of them are named after Techno's local millionaire donators, and the survivors of the few deployments of the army live in a big doghouse built by Filza. Bob is the last of the surviving group of cows from Techno's farm, as the rest were killed by Fungi during the Manberg Rebellion. He currently resides in the basement of Techno's house. As of now, Techno has 3 polar bears: Steve, dubbed the main character by Techno and Filza, Baba, who will never be the main character, and Ed, who is a very bad guard bear on his last week before retirement. #pay Ed more. Michael is a naturally spawned baby zombified piglin chicken jockey that Ranboo found on his second day on the server. Wow, that is a mouthful. He's Ranboo and Tubbo's... Wait, what? Adopted son? Wait, why am I talking about him in a pets video then? What the... I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you like the Dream SMP, which I presume you do if you watched this far, you might want to watch this cool interactive YouTube video game thing I posted yesterday. You can watch the video by clicking on this end card. Bye!